the Georgia Bulldogs and the Texas A&M Aggies. Reese Davis, Dave Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
When you walk into Kyle Field in College Station, Texas, it is so dynamic. From the traditions, the cheering, the crowd in unison, it is straight up and down of electric Aggie pride. This is one of the most unique places you can ever watch a college football game, and we expect it to be just as loud.
I'm playing against a nigga who defense is just like mine.
Thanks, Holly. And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
And the Dogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Give to the running back. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. Maybe a crease. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
I'm playing this nigga run straight like me. I ain't playing this nigga do that.
On 1st down, Nate Frazier.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Makes it past the marker. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Dogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Now they'll run it to the right here. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
And the extra point is good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. On the run, it's Owens. Picks up the 1st down. At the 45 on his way. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. And the Aggies want to pick up the tempo. Making side adjustments here. Reed. Flushed out of the pocket. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this pass rush is getting after the QB. He was flushed out to the left and wasn't able to complete that throw because of the hit he took.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
This defense didn't hang its head. They stood tall after the big play, 3rd and goal coming. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. 4th and goal from the 4, and look at this. The offense still on the field. They'll go for it. On the option. Pitches it. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down, if you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
They'll start on the ground with Frazier. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You can tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
Fighting to get it out of the end zone, and I don't think he made it. He did not. It's a safety. The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety. He's got it. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Gonna run it. It's Owens. He's gonna lose a yard on that one.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy on the ground.
Flushed out of the pocket. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Man, if I'm the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out that pocket and starts to go to the left, I got to stick with the play because then he gets whacked at the end of the play. And instead of helping my quarterback up, I got to make sure I protect him a lot better moving forward.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Marcel Reed. Rushes on him. Rolling right and going deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, there's something you don't see very often. The quarterback overthrowing that guy with his type of speed. There aren't a lot of dudes that have the...
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Quarterback making checks. Marcel Reed to throw for it on 4th. Fires to the right. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to it. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Georgia comes quickly to the line. On 3rd down, here's Frazier. They'll bring him down right at the 20-yard line, and a 4th down looms, and decision time for this offense. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. They'll run it. It's Frazier. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. A run for the quarterback. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Here's Reed to throw. Now improvising. He's going to run it across the 45. Finding some room. They'll finally get him out of bounds at the 21, but not before a huge pickup.
How nice is it to be an offensive coordinator and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run? Like, that is so much fun to call. Good protection up front, but he just sees space so well. They drop back, he finds the holes, and man, before you know it, he's just chewing up yards and making big plays.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
To the air, it's Reed. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Despite coming up short on the previous 2 4th down attempts, this offense will try it here again. 4th down, Reed. Under fire. Makes the grab. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. The option look.
And that's an interesting call by this offense, man. Like, they go with the run, try to maybe catch them off guard, pick up a few yards, but now decision time. 4th and medium. Does this offense want to now be aggressive and make sure they go for it?
Motion from the wide receiver. Reed to throw for it on 4th. Pressure coming. The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
They'll start on the ground with Frazier.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Grab behind the line. It's Humphries. There he goes. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Man, that is exactly how you execute an RPO. Like, quick read, get the ball out of your hand, get it to your receiver in space really quickly, on target, and you can make big plays. They made that RPO look so smooth and so effortless.
Georgia going up tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get...
There's some room. The 40. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense and their running game. That time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. Just hammer it with this running back again. And